And for me, the ego is this motor that we have, what we need on this earth in order to operate, because it stores the information of our program. You are born in this country with this family, in this gender, in this generation. You study this, you did that, this is your job, this is your profession, da, da, da. These are your experiences. So it's like a database, which is very needed, which we need in order to operate. The problem is when that database control us and disconnect us from our soul voice. Because the one that needs to be in charge of our lives is not the ego. The ego should be working for the soul. The center where we connect with our soul is the heart. And the center of our ego is the mind. In the mind, we have, like in the brain, we have the two hemispheres. We have an exchange of feminine and masculine energy, blah, blah, blah. We have a mental process, blah, blah, blah. But the heart, which is the throne of the soul, is the one that needs to be in charge.
Exactly. And when you operate from the heart, amazing things happen.
Exactly.
So the heart is our commander, not the mind. So we need to be more connected with our inner self, with our essence, with our inner voice. We can call it soul, or we can call it inner voice, something that is telling us to escape from one place or to achieve something. No, when you want like to create a project, you don't know how, but you feel that you really want it. It's your soul calling. It's your soul telling you what's the path. So you just have to trust life, trust the process, keep walking, keep working also on yourself to be open from the heart for all these amazing things to happen.
Yes.
And I also wanted to talk about your center of creation, which is the womb.
Oh, I love that.
Yes. This is our center of intuition. As I said, we are all intuitives. But the women, I mean, this is our real center of creation. And throughout the years, it's been silent. So our power has been hidden. So there's a lot of memories of abuse, of rejection, of pain that we need to start cleaning in order to activate our womb. It's not just cleaning, it's an activation of this intuition. Because women, we are the channel. We are a channel where the spirit is embodied. We are naturally connected to something much, much, much higher, to the great spirits. So we need to remember again that we need to clean all those memories in our womb in order to be more intuitive, in order to vibrate higher, and in order to create, this is our center of creation, create the world we're here to create.
It's super interesting because the way that we got disconnected was through making us forget the center of power as the womb, and letting the womb only as an organ to produce babies, which it's a big thing because it's a producer of life.
It is.
And we went up to the mind to operate from a very masculine energy of like reasoning, direction, objectives, mental, like mental battle and stuff. And then we went up to the mind and we forgot the power of the womb. And when we forgot the power of the womb, we disconnected from our feminine center. Actually, the heart center is universal for men and female. The mind, is a masculine center, and men tend to be way more rational than women and manage the reason in a let's say in a way that it can take them to achieve the goals that they need in order to create life on the planet. We as well, I'm not saying we don't, but our center of creation is the womb, and we forgot about it.
We don't believe we have the right to express ourselves. We do not trust our intuition. We are fighting against our nature. For example, when we have our periods, how many women are in pure pain? How many women reject it?
Yes.
When it's sacred, I mean, it's a moment of the month that where you are more intuitive, open. That's why sometimes you are at home, you cannot deal with anything because you are seeing that you cannot even stand the life where you live.
Yes.
So you need to really love your cycles, stop rejecting it and use it. Because there are some times during that process, during that cycle, that you are so intuitive that you really have to stop and listen to it.
So there are more women that come to me in my sessions and tell me they are tired of running on the masculine energy, which is the mind, the effort, the struggle, because they don't know how to use their womb as a center of manifestation. Than men. For men, it's more natural to run on the mind. And the men also have a center of manifestation, is an energetic womb. But let's like, because we have the physical organ, it's a resonator that when we activate it, we bring down the frequency we want. And so a way to use it, or the way to activate it, is to having a wish, a desire, an intention, and seeding it in the womb. And sitting, literally sitting and waiting for life to bring the opportunities. When we do that simple exercise, we will be less exhausted than when we are rushing after the opportunities day and night. That we will have moments in which we have to operate with our masculine energy,
of course,
and search for the opportunities. But we can also balance it with the activation of our womb, and it will give us a much more pleasant life.
And our womb is really talking to us every month. So see, like, put your hands on it, meditate there, like really visualize it and try to connect with it through meditation. For example, there are other practices, but you can just sit down at home and meditate and get connected to it. Why you're having so much pain? Why you're having these illnesses? Why you are having problems to have kids, for example? I mean, what's the womb telling you? And we don't sit down with it. Correct. We don't sit that with it. We have to really listen to it and be connected and trust, because faith is the first and the most powerful thing.
Correct.
You have to have the faith that you're going to heal, that you're going to activate it, that you're going to be more connected, and have the faith that your intuition is right.
Many women reject or see their period as their worst moment of the month instead of being the best, because the sensitivity that we are experiencing during that part of the month is a clear indication that, as you mentioned, that we cannot hold the life, the fakeness, and we are more connected to our soul. Our soul takes over during that. Like our soul, our intuition takes over, our real nature.
Because when we are in women's cycles, they are magical. The energy is magical. So when we as women support each other, we thrive, which is our nature. When we thrive, we feel so relaxed. We feel so supported. So the natives say, in Colombia, the natives say, when you have your period, don't do absolutely nothing. Don't do nothing. If you have to go to work, of course, like, you can't just stay at home, but try to slow down. Slow down. It's your body, your cycle telling you to slow down. So you have to be surrounded by other women, even just to do nothing.
Because they were more connected to the cycles of life, especially in Latin America. The culture is very feminine. The shamanic
Yes.
cultures are very feminine, even male and female. The women's cycle is aligned with the moon.
Yes.
And they tend to have the cycle, most of them, at the same time, their period.
Yes. When we get together, we align our cycles too.
Yeah.
And this is something we don't think, which is something that just happens.